You said the idea of your book came to you for the first time when you were in America. I understand that America is a very culturally diverse place, so I'm very curious to know what happened. I want you to tell us what that moment was like. That moment when you got your aha moment. Kwamba, aha, I say inabidi niandike kitabu bwana.
So we were in a room, uh, in a dining hall, try to mingle with different people, getting conversations, and I think we were the schedule was a little bit delaying. So the host, is a very big guy, the former governor of Tennessee,
Okay.
Bill Haslam. So I'm sure he don't remember this, but uh, just for buying time, he put a topic on the table like, hey, if you have to write a book today, what your book title will be. And it was interesting. I'm like, okay. So mine, since it was my first time in America, I was like, okay, my book title will be First Time in America. And the other people there around, they were sharing their titles. I remember one of the guy, he's an American, and he was like, then mine, it will be First Time in Africa. We laughed, so it was nothing serious. But for me, I feel the convictions like, man, you have to write. And I was like, okay, I've been writing before during my early age as a young boy. I used to write poetry. I've been writing. I used to write short like movie for church presentations as a young boy. So I was like, okay, maybe this is a new direction. Let me see. So I took it very seriously and very positively. And yeah, from there now I was starting. I was now asking myself, I'm so busy and now I want to write a book. How can I do this? But then I remember a very good story that changing me like completely my mind. I've been hosted with one family, and that family, the man there was a very old man, and but he was there doing everything, helping the wife washing dishes, asking several times, "Are you okay? Do you need jacket? Can I switch off the light? Can I increase the AC?" Like, and this guy's old and he's rich, and I was like, man, why he's so cared? And now the most thing that really surprising me, a day where I want to go to the airport, and we were talking the night before, and I'm like, I will take you to the airport. I'm like, "Man, you old man." So he wake up very early, took care of me, like, where's your luggage? Your passport is everything. And he drove me to the airport. And I was like, man, I was moved. I was moved. He was like, he could easily call the helper, the house helper, hey, take this guy to the airport. He could easily call an Uber, "Hey, take this guy to the airport." I was like, man. And for me, that changed everything about leadership. It's more of saving people. And it's no matter you know them, you don't know them, but you have to save people.
And I understand that you volunteered in Young Life, and for a while you also served as a leader. Tell us a bit of maybe what would you call a defining moment where it shaped you as a leader. It was more of a defining moment, if we can say that.
It is a two different situations. Volunteering, that is you're somewhere down there, and what you do is saving. You get your assignment, then you complete your assignment. But the good thing is, before you get into volunteering position, uh, you get a well trained. Like, this is a volunteering thing. So you are doing this for God. That introduction, my friend, is telling you everything. It's like, It's more about serving. I'm doing this for God. I will save other people. So volunteering is a different from now joining on staff. Because now staff now there is a policy there. Now there is a rule to follow. There is a rule to make. Now I find a very big difficult transition from volunteering now being on staff. Because volunteering is like 100% a willing thing. I want to do this. I'm feeling a call to do this. But now on staff, the calling is still there, but now you get paid. Now you feel like, okay, I'm paying. Am I doing my call or am I doing my job? There's a moment where you stuck. You don't know which model you should use.
Yeah.
There is sometimes you want to make decision. Now you get stuck. You get confused. You get this is my guy and this is a family. We've been together. Now, can I write this guy a warning letter? Now you're like, there's a police. When you do this such of things, you have to be fired. Now I'm on staff as a top leader. I have to make a decision. Now like, no. I need to pray. Let me ask the Holy Spirit. So that was a main challenging the transition from volunteerism to a top leadership, and you have to make decision.